this happened in Ruidoso, New Mexico. It happened on Tuesday, July 2nd of 2024. So this guy right here, standing in the doorway, his name is Matthew Amezquita, Amezquita, Amezquita. That sounds all right. So he's been a cop for 6 weeks with this police department. This guy shows up to work one day. His supervisor says, hey man, you're not looking that good. I need you to go home. I need you to shave. I need you to get your shit together. He leaves work and he goes home. So he calls dispatch when he gets home and he's like, hey, somebody broke into my house.
Outwatch is 5-6.
Rita Sari Dispatch. This is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment, and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, I need to have a unit come out here.
Of course, the response to that kind of report was someone broke into a cop's house. We got to go check it out. And that's what they do.
But yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you buy nothing, came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was going to go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was going to come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23.
He's been doing this longer than this kid's been alive, is what he's saying. He's already suspicious. And look, I'll give it to him. Like, when you're an investigator, I imagine that you develop some pretty strong, skills through that line of work that are practical and nuanced skills that don't easily translate anywhere else. I've developed those skills in my line of work. I'm sure that you have those skills in your line of work that are highly specific, and that really only someone who's at a high level in your industry could even understand why you think the way you do, or the things that you might notice that other people don't. And I think it's interesting that he's already smelling some bullshit going on here.
So I'm pretty good about reading situations, you know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
yes,
was
sir.
at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir.
This guy looks so young. He looks like a high school kid. I don't know. Maybe we should have some discussions about age limits for police officers. Like how we have one for the president because it's such an important role in society. Maybe we shouldn't be hiring underdeveloped brains to be cops. He's just a little guy, Dan says. Goliath is still trying to intimidate the suspect. Fair enough, though. I mean, in my opinion, Thomas asked if 21 is the minimum. I think it's department specific. Like they're able to draft their own policies regarding that. But I agree with what Joanna is saying in that 25 should be the minimum age, I think, for. And I kind of think the same way about the military. I don't think you should be having 18-year-old kids, not necessarily not allowed into the military, but if we ever were to do conscription or drafts again, we should never draft people who are that young, or people who are prone to psychotic breaks. That's a good point. And this whole situation makes me very suspicious about this guy's mental stability, to say the least.
If this will load. I'll have my chemicals right here. dispatch right there. 6:21, I was at Walmart.
Okay.
6:42 was when I got back here. 6:46-ish was when I called dispatch.
Okay. This is you leaving Walmart
Yes, sir.
with a bag in your hand.
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With the tap.
Okay.
That might be something to mention or to think about, dude, that they probably have some evidence against you if they're already confronting you about it.
But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. Spend more
Okay.
money.
Okay. So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life,
Yes, sir.
okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we gotta help each other out. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish. Okay?
This guy is just so, like, you can tell he has zero self-confidence. Like, I don't know what it is about him, something, but he just looks like a pup, like a puppy, like a little boy that just got in trouble. Again, this kind of, like, I think you need a degree of self-confidence and like ability to interact with people and face consequences for your actions to be a police officer. RC Madness says, I mean, poor guy got owned, but the real criminal cops get away with anything. Yeah, that's a good point. I think probably the real situation going on here is they you know, this guy got the job, and then 6 weeks later they realize we don't really give a shit if he sticks around or not. He's not going to be a powerful asset to us, so they probably see this as a good way to get rid of his ass.
So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me. Okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have. Be 100% honest with me, bud. Okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay? It's okay. It's not the end of the world, man. But I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy, Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you're going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. Okay. So
Just admitting it, huh? Like, just straight up admitting it. He has, like, this Officer Goliath over here just broke him down. Brian Leach says he saw dwarf footprints. A cop copping on a cop. You love to see it. Yeah, that is what's going on here, isn't it?
And couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
All that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. All right. Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear. Okay? So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you. Okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay.
I hate that the
Okay.
audio is off.
Let's go ahead and take all your gear off. Okay.
It has to be just so embarrassing to be stripping off your police uniform and gear. Like, I can only imagine how, like, butt puckering of a situation that must be for this guy. I'm not sure if he gets arrested or not. Oh, yeah, well, it says it right here. I guess he does get arrested. We'll see. That's a really good point, Escoffer. If he's willing to lie for no fucking reason, like, why did he even do this? This is just dumb. Then imagine what he might have done in his official capacity as a police officer.
Now keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future, but you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime. All right? I think maybe, you're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now,
I'll say what he's not one to say. I did some dumb shit when I was 21 too. But I never kicked my own door in and then called the cops on myself as a police officer. I think that might be what's holding him back from saying that right now. That's like, yeah, we all do dumb shit when we're young, but we don't do dumb shit like this. This is like beyond what normal people do. Dumb, like this is beyond a childish mistake. This is utter stupidity and borderline psychotic behavior.
Barely at a level of maturity where I was at. Okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this. But these things happen. You're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call. And this could be an important life lesson to you. Okay? But at the same time, now that with our department anyway, your credibility not so good.
It's gone.
Okay? I'm just being straight with you. So I want you to keep that in mind in the future, regardless of what you get into. But if it's law enforcement, you got to be 100% right from the very get-go. Okay? Did you buy that belt?
Randolph gave it to me.
Randolph gave it to you. I'm going to take all the department issued stuff, so let's gather that up, okay? You got patches.
Biospark, you put it so perfectly. He said, a childish mistake is locking yourself out. Childish action is to kick the door in immediately. But crazy behavior is to call the dispatch and state that someone broke in. So right. Pearl says, if he had just kept his mouth shut, do you think he would have been charged and lost his job? Absolutely not. If he would have just kicked his fucking door in, nobody probably would have known. Maybe his roommate. He might be roommates with another police officer. Still, just kicking your door in, you can make up so many excuses for why you had to do that wouldn't be worthy of firing someone. I can't imagine kicking my own door in as a cop and then thinking, man, the only way to fix this is to call the cops. That's just dumb. Illinois Accountability says, what would he even gain out of reporting a break-in? He's still going to have to pay for the broken door. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm guessing he has a roommate or someone that would have reported this to his coworkers. That's my only guess. He was very ready to cash in on his cop privilege. Maybe that's what it was.
Corporal stripes.
But that one, I took off the jacket.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is all department stuff. Okay.
They're making him take the whole uniform.
This is for...
Just imagine all the shit he had to go through to get to this point. This guy has been through police academy, probably paid for it out of his own pocket, got hired in, went through 6 weeks of being on the job just to throw it all away for nonsense, for absolutely no reason. And not even a good attempt to cover it up either. Like, what are you talking about, guys?
Our radio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thomas says he tripped and fell into that uniform. That's hilarious. 0 XP.
You want to keep that belt, or you want to just give it back to Pat?
I'll keep the belt.
Look at him right here, guys. He looks like a kid. He looks like he could be 15. 0 XP is right. I don't think this guy has a shade of life experience on him.
He said he didn't want it anymore, so.
Okay, no problem. Oh, wait, that hold it. Okay, I haven't made a misdemeanor arrest since who knows when. So we'll figure that out when we get over there. Okay, but like I said, I'm gonna go as easy on you as I possibly can. Okay, and we'll get it figured out. They got somebody on the way?
He hasn't answered me yet. I'm gonna try calling him.
6:33 Riddles.
I think he said
That might help.
6:33 Riddles.
yeah, they're not really searching him. They're taking back their shit that belongs to them.
Yeah.
Look at where this guy's living. Is this a studio apartment? Looks like it's like basically one room. Like surely someone would have heard him kick in the door from here. Look at the I mean, like he's obviously got neighbors, probably above, below him, beside him.
Yeah. I'll see you in a bit.
That's a good. We'll see. They'll make accountability if they fuck up.
Do you? Is there any way to secure this right now, or
That's why I was looking for the keys.
for the keys? Did you notice that there was keys hanging on his vest?
I didn't notice. I'll go check them.
You can take your phone with you, bud. I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay.
Oh, they didn't front cuff him.
All I can touch is the phone on this side and the wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
Phone, wallet, and nothing
Wallet?
in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
Did you? I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't put it in your car, right?
I don't think so. No.
Where'd you set your mail down at?
Back behind the TV.
What do you say?
14. That's on 14.
Break off or something?
Okay, now Goliath looks a little more average height. It looks like he actually can fit through this doorway, so that must have been the camera angle we were looking at.
6:15, confirming you want 13 to break off.
14.
14 and 15 are clear, he said. I thought it said break off.
15 and 33. Okay.
These them?
Yes.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So he had the keys on him the whole fucking time? They were there for what, 15 minutes when they found his keys?
Oh, okay.
God, that's gotta be so embarrassing. If this kid wasn't on the edge of a psychotic break already, then he's like gotta be there now. You know, because just imagine. Alright. Well, he got arrested. Wow. That was a very interesting situation of police holding each other accountable. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. A cop calling the cops on himself for breaking into his own house. I think this says a lot about their hiring process. You know what I mean? This kid made it all the way here before they start acting crazy. You think that there might have been some clues about his behavior somewhere along the line of in the hiring process. But hey, that's just me. Escoffier says he was on probation as an officer, so they don't get the full uniform protection. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there is a long probationary period it's probably 180 days or something like that. Mike M says, but it is not the end of his law enforcement career. Yeah, and they even specifically were saying that hey, don't worry, dude, it's not a big deal. We kill people all the time and just get to go to the next department. I mean, breaking into your own house is not a big deal. Just go to the county. I'm sure they'll hire you, especially now that you have 6 weeks of experience. He'll be promoted soon enough, probably so. He'll probably end up being an investigator.